want you to hit me as hard as you can.
What?
What the f*** happened to Renee Zellweger? This talented Texas girl got her start in the biz with small roles in Dazed and Confused, Reality Bites, Empire Records, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And she followed this up with nothing but award winners and massive hits. Renee Zellweger was the talk of the town, and everyone had their eyes on what she was going to do next. And whatever she did next, she did very well. But then, without warning, suddenly, she was gone. Vanished from the silver screen and didn't return for 6 years. That's right, we went 6 years without Renee Zellweger. And when she did return, we didn't even recognize her. So, what the f*** happened to Renee Zellweger? Like, WTF?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Her breakout roles were in the films Love in a 45 and The Whole Wide World. She received lots of praise and impressed many, including director Cameron Crowe. He auditioned her for his next film, and she beat out many of the top actresses of the time. The film was Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money!
Tom Cruise had a new on-screen love interest, and Hollywood had a new leading lady. I guess you can say she had us at hello. This led to her starring alongside Meryl Streep in One True Thing. It was a tear-jerker. She jerked those tears right out of your face. And I hear that Meryl Streep is a pretty good actress, so if Renee Zellweger can hold her own next to Meryl, you know she's got something. And then she won a Golden Globe for Nurse Betty, which I think she was in the bathroom at the time of the award announcement, and that just made her even more adorkable than ever. Everybody was loving them some Zellweger. But she wasn't all about the drama. Renee Zellweger proved to us that she could hold her own next to rubber-faced funny man superstar Jim Carrey in the hit comedy Me, Myself, and Irene. She played Irene. Jim Carrey played me and myself. From the director of Green Book. And then word got out that she was dating Jim Carrey, and then they became the Hollywood it couple. Their faces were on every tabloid magazine, and that only boosts your popularity, for better or worse. But the year 2001 AD was a very good year for Renee Zellweger. She was named one of E's top 20 entertainers, and chosen by People magazine as one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world. Then Miss Zellweger struck chick flick gold with the film Bridget Jones Diary, and earned her first Oscar nomination. She gained a lot of weight and a lot of respect from the method acting community by putting on 20 pounds for the role, fearlessly defying Hollywood's beauty standards. You go, girl! The next year would bring her another Oscar nomination in the musical Chicago, which also won Best Picture. And the year after that, she was nominated again and actually won for her performance in the Civil War epic love story, Cold Mountain.
They call this war a cloud over the land, but they made the weather, and then they stand in the rain and say, shit, it's raining!
She was basically the queen of quirky romantic comedies who also had a respected dramatic filmography to back her up. Plus, she could sing and dance. I mean, that's all the ingredients you need to make a Hollywood legend. Renee Zellweger was actually able to turn Bridget Jones into a franchise, spawning 2 sequels. And she continued to show off her acting chops with the boxing drama Cinderella Man, directed by the brother of Clint Howard. And by 2005, she had a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, so that's official right there. She's a star. She's a star. You can go and walk on her.
So...
But then, like I said before, she vanished. Gone for 6 years. And we actually recently learned why Renee took this Hollywood hiatus. And the answer is actually simple. She just needed a break. Her schedule was outrageous and didn't allow her much time to take care of herself. She was suffering from exhaustion and made quote-unquote bad choices to hide her pain. She recently told one of those Hollywood gossip journalist people, "I wasn't taking care of myself. I was the last thing on my list of priorities." She continued by saying that she doesn't even remember most of her 30s. She was working so much that it all just feels compressed.
I felt a responsibility not to let people down. And so I just kept going. And there wasn't a reason not to. I didn't have children or an established relationship that dictated I make different choices. And because of the choices I was making and the life that I was living, I had no time to develop that in my life.
So while we were living through this Renee Zellweger drought, she was just finding herself. 6 years went by, and then suddenly, there she is on the red carpet. And wait, is that her? Are we sure that's her? Yeah, that's her. Renee Zellweger. She was back. She returned. Just looking a little different. Rumors happened to come about her maybe plastic surgery. I don't know. Or sometimes people just look different. Let's dive into this interesting thing. I know this is hard to believe, but rich superstar award-winning actresses are people too, and they have feelings and can be hurt, just like you and me. But when Renee finally came out with this new look, everyone freaked out. Ah! Different appearance! Oh! OMG! WTF! Rumors of plastic surgery spread like wildfire, and many mocked her, but she stood strong, and Renee actually even released a statement saying that she looks different because she is different. Basically telling us that people change over time, and that she's happy with the new Renee. Once again, you go girl. So Renee was back, everyone was ready to see what she was gonna do. New look, new her, new career, new movies. That flopped. 2016, the film The Whole Truth didn't do very well.
Well, I don't know what you think you know.
She tried for a comeback again the following year with the film Same Kind of Different as Me, but the film was widely panned and sparked controversy involving race. And she also had some personal family problems. It's never fun. And these were involving child support issues with her ex-boyfriend. And of course, since she's a celebrity and there's kids involved and nastiness, it was all over the news. And this is not exactly the thing you want out there while you're trying for your big acting comeback. So this whole court trial thing kind of slowed down her career, in my opinion.
What a bullseye, huh?
But Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was Renee. Her real comeback would take a little while to get going, but I think it's finally here now with the film Judy.
I'm Judy.
Renee Zellweger is officially back. Early rave reviews of her performance as Judy Garland already has some Oscar buzz. Hey, that reminds me, she was in the Bee Movie. To get into character for Judy, she took music and choreography lessons. She studied hard and learned about every aspect of Garland's life. The girl did her homework. She had empathy and respect for the life of Judy Garland because she could kind of relate to it. The pressures of performing, battling depression and such reflected parts of Renee's life. So like I said before, she's back on top again. Plus I hear she's doing well in What If on Netflix. I'll add that to my queue. I gotta delete something though because I'm already at 500.
I'm beginning to see potential. True success comes at any cost.
And like we all know, the world can be a very cruel place, and that goes double, maybe even triple for Hollywood. So let's let the life of Miss Renee Zellweger be a lesson to us all. 1 minute you can be the go-to girl for juicy, exciting roles and new hit movies, and the next you can be a distant memory with a slightly different face. It's still pretty though. Don't get me wrong. But let's appreciate where we are right now. We are living smack dab in the middle of a Renee resurrection. And thanks to the spirit of Judy Garland, she is guaranteed to reclaim her throne as the cute, pouty-mouthed, squinty-eyed beauty that we all love to root for. So welcome back to the big time, Miss Zellweger. We missed you.